Now listen, I know that my face looks like absolute trash, but I know I have a lot of pimples, but don't let that distract you. Today we're back with Andromeda 6. We're playing the DLC called Tea Time with Oppo. I really wanted to buy this just to support the developers and also to continue playing Andromeda because it's such an amazing game, honestly. So yeah, let's read a little bit about Tea Time with Oppo. And it's a downloadable visual novel, yeah, da 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 da. Side story for the sci-fi visual novel Andromeda 6. And in Tea Time with Oppo, you'll play as a new character, an Arknos newly invited in Nos Vega. Your family friend Oppo has helped you with the big move and is kindly showing you around the city. Having previously lived on the wide, open expanses of Terranian's deserts, oh my, I was about to say deserts there, I'm maybe a little bit too hungry. The hustle and bustle of the city can either excite or overwhelm you, so I'm sensing like the first choice we're going to be able to have is to either be excited or be overwhelmed by the city. And then there's the question of Oppo's friends, the ones they seem so fond of. Oppo keeps a collection of their fondest memories, and they might be willing to share one or two with you, as long as they're not too embarrassing, of course. And in tea time with Oppo, you will find two new exclusive backgrounds, four new illustrations featuring the beloved crew of the Andromeda Six, as well as Oppo, and multiple new sprites and variations, as well as three exclusive stories from the crew's past, which I am so happy to, be able to find out. So let's just launch the game. There we go, Tea Time with Oppo, and I think this music is from Kevin MacLeod, who is like the OG YouTube copyright free sounds. I hope it's him because last time that I showed the main game's opening screen, I got like copyright claimed, so I don't want that to happen again. So let's just start. Warning: this DLC contains excessive alcohol use. Player discretion is advised. So guys, let's enter our name. We're called Ziki, and we are she/her. Arknos, a nomadic species by nature, the reptilian Arknos are masters of trade, using their forked tongues as to acquire both items and precious secrets. Oh, this is interesting. So, we are the species of Arknos. Look, I like this animation here. It's like you're sleeping and then bam, you're awake. Sleeping, awake. Sleeping, awake. I like it. Tea time with Oppo. So let's continue, or actually, let's begin and see what this is all about. The light of the setting sun basks the clay domes of the buildings surrounding me in a warm glow. I stop in the street among the crowds of people hurrying past me and take a moment to admire it. Where I come from, we don't have buildings like this. Everything here is clustered and close together. I've never seen so many people in one place. I grew up on the vast expanse of Terranium's deserts. My family would travel between cities and towns, trading our wares as we went. So we are from like a traveling merchant's point of view. And it feels a little strange to think that life is over for me. The new one is beginning. Oh, that life is over for me, not the life. Come, Ziki, hurry! There is one last place to see. Oppo says. Oppo is so cute. I think he's like deep down, he's like a very like gentle, kind, loving, little lizard. Or they actually. I'm sorry, I keep butchering the pronouns. So pushing my way through the crowd, I keep Oppo in my sights and follow them, taking care not to get myself lost. And if you guys remember, we have seen this exact like alleyway here in the main game. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm gonna leave a link to the full playlist of Andromeda 6 down below in the description. So yeah, this task is easy enough. You, us Arknos, stand a good few inches higher than even the tallest humans around us. So they're super big. I follow Oppo for a day until the crowd starts thinning out and the sky darkens overhead. I'm glad to have somebody to guide me through Nos Vega. I would hate to get lost in all the chaos. Yeah, that would be. Ooh, look at the desert! And the cacti! Oh my god, that's so cute! I love the colors. So Oppo says, here it is. Look, this is Oppo's favorite place. Glancing around, I'm surprised to see a place like this right on the outskirts of the capital city. It reminds me of the cacti fields in the desert, the ones we would often camp next to. Out there, the cacti were a sign that an oasis was close by, and most of the plants themselves were edible, a vital resource for desert dwellers like my family. With a wide smile, I pace through the clumps of cacti, stretching on and on towards the base of the Rocky Mountains in the distance. Yeah, look at oh my god, the art is so beautiful, so pretty. So, taking a deep breath and let the sight warm my eyes, warm my heart, dude. It's a little piece of home right here in the big city. My family will be sleeping underneath these very same stars. I wonder if they're thinking of me. Yeah, I wonder. Oppo's place is not far from here. Miss Ziki can come and visit whenever she wants. Thank you, it's beautiful, or it makes me a little homesick. I'm gonna say it's beautiful. I tilt my head to look above at the stars scattered across the sky like tiny pinpricks of light. Oppo has been a friend of my family for so many years, so when they offered to take me in and show me the ropes around here, it was hard to refuse. I was scared to leave my family, I was excited to see the city, or I knew it was the best decision for my future. I'm gonna say I'm excited to see the city because you can't like judge whether a decision is good or not before you actually make it, I think. Or actually maybe you can, or and I'm just dumb. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna say I was excited to see the city. We had passed by Nos Vega before during our travels, but we never stayed longer than a day or two. Seeing it up close and personal for the first time and knowing that this is my new home makes me feel excited for the first time in a long time. Okay, yeah, it's exciting, you know? So many opportunities await me here and I can't wait to seize them all. Let's go home, Ziki. We can talk about your future here in Nos Vega over a pot of nice hot tea, yes? Yeah, of course, Oppo. Oh, you're so cute. And this is the same alleyway as well. I follow Oppo back towards their bar, the Ark. Their home is situated right next door, giving them easy access to their business and the main hub of the city. The streets are still filled with people, and I remember Oppo once telling me that the city rarely sleeps. Some of these people will be heading home to their families after a long day of work, and for others their day is only just beginning, or their night rather. The sounds of music and revelry spilling out from the Ark make it easier that there's a make it oh what? Oh, make it clear that there's a popular place and for its patrons the night is young. Oppo leads me around the back of the building and to a small wooden door that leads to their home. Okay. As we step into the building and descend the stone stairs that curve down into an underground space, I'm surprised that the sounds of the city outside all but disappear. Yeah, it's kind of like what's it called, like sound isolation, soundproofing. Oh my god, what am I talking about? Soundproofing. And look, it's so beautiful. It looks like very like secluded and very, I don't know how I should say. It has a very nice atmosphere to it, I would say. The colors are very warm, all of them, except these little like green things over here. They're tokens or money, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. But I'm excited to have tea with Oppo. So let's move forward. This is Oppo's home. Misiki will stay here until she finds a place of her own. Yes. Yes, I take in my new accommodations. The place is cozy, filled with various cushions and trinkets. Most of it is in one large room divided into different spaces. There's a kitchen with a small dining area, a living area, and a makeshift bedroom behind a bunch of old curtains. Yeah. Oppo shows me past one of the two curtains that leads to smaller spaces, this one a storeroom of sorts and the other a bathing room. A small cot has been set up for my use. This will be my home until I'm able to make my own way in the world. You have a lovely home. It's very cluttered or nice place. I'm gonna say you have a lovely home, of course. I'm sure I'll be very comfortable here, we say. And Oppo kisses happily, clearly proud of their home and the way they've styled it. Yeah, it's so cute. It's very like unique and eccentric. So yeah, Oppo is happy to hear it. If there is anything Ziki needs, she only has to ask. Take a seat. Oppo will make us some tea. I love how he hisses. You know, he has little hissing sounds to him. So I do as instructed, heading out to the living area and making myself comfortable on a couple of oh my god, I'm sorry. On a couple of cushions around a large coffee table, while Oppo busies themselves in the kitchen. A few glowing chips laying scattered over the surface of the table catch my eye. I've never seen anything like them before. Reaching out, I pick up one of the chips and inspect it close. Yeah, these are the chips that we were talking about earlier here, you know? I thought that they were like money chips or tokens of some sorts. So let's see what they are. It's cool to the touch, and when I hold it in front of my face, a small hollow projection begins playing. There are figures on the image, one of whom I recognize as Oppo. It seems like a video of some sort. Intrigued, I continue watching. Let's see. Oh, Bash says, you sure really want to do this? Oh yes, Oppo is ready. It's your funeral, Bash says. What? Nothing. Good luck. Here she comes. Oh, that's Rayona. Bash, what's going on? Oh, Oppo, you're here too? Miss Rayona, Oppo is so very happy that you came. Did you like the gift we left for you? You mean the box of candied crickets? Those were from you? I should have known. A snort escapes Bash, who claims, oh, I did not manage to read that. Yeah, wait, let me just go to the options real quick. Uh, text speed, uh, to the fastest? Okay, return. Thank you for the gift, Oppo, they were lovely. Oppo beams at her, their forked tongues swiftly hissing between their teeth. Then all of a sudden they take a knee, coming eye to eye with the Tillari. Rayona glances at Bash in alarm, who simply waggles his eyebrows in amusement. Is he gonna propose to... Oppo would like to ask... Oppo is so nervous all of a sudden. Oh my god, is he like proposing or like giving her some flowers or something? They clear their throat and compose themselves as best they can. Oppo would like to ask you, Miss Rayona Guinevere Hayden, to be their wife. Oh, he likes Rayona. That's so cute. Oppo produces a bouquet of strange flowers from behind their back, holding them out towards Rayona. She wrinkles her nose at the citrus scent, her mouth hanging half open in surprise. Excuse me? Oppo would like... No, stop. I heard you the first time. I'm just surprised. I'm flattered, Oppo, really. I really am. But I'm sorry, I can't marry you. Oh my god. Miss Rayona does not like Oppo? I like you very much, but I want to one day marry someone that I love. You understand that, don't you? Yes, yes. No. You and I are friends, Oppo, nothing more. Oppo hangs their head. Oh no, he got friend zoned. Dude, Rayona, don't friend zone him, please. He's so cute. I cannot. I cannot with this game, dude. It's so good. So Oppo hangs their head in defeat, the flower bouquets falling limply at their side as they hiss sadly. No, you made him cry. Oppo understands. Oh no. The monkey orchids are beautiful. How did you know they were one of my favorites? Rayona takes the flowers from their hand and inspects the unusual blooms with a small smile. Oppo's eyes slide to Bash sheepishly. Oh, I see. So you helped them set all this up, did you? Bash's lips pull into a tight line, attempting to smother his amusement as Rayona advances on him. Well, you see, they were so determined to ask you. I figured it should be a special moment. Oh my god, I'm not. It's like I'm not laughing at Oppo being rejected. It's just so funny how he even thought of this and that it's so random, you know. So why Rayona? Why marriage? You know. So just wait until the next time you need medical aid, Sebastian. Rayona says. We'll see how funny you think this is all of back up then, or like, oh my god, I cannot speak. Bash gulps as his eyes follow her departure before facing Oppo once more. Don't worry about it, Oppo. You wouldn't be happy with her anyway. Disagree with her once and she'd most likely poison your breakfast with one of those weird little plants she grows in her room. Oppo pales considerably, looking much less confident than they did minutes before. You know the necklace around her neck? Rumor has it that she carries the antidote to all of her worst poisons around in it. Oppo does not feel so good anymore. Oh no. Oppo, don't be sad, Oppo. You're so cute. So... I know just what will cheer you up. Let's swing by the ark, shall we? Oh no, no. Bash says, I'll take a bottle of that orange one. The music! The music, guys! Oh my god. I'll take a bottle of that orange one right there. In fact, let's make it two. The bartender sets 2 bottles of a glowing orange liquid in front of Bash, who pours a couple of glasses for Oppo and himself. Oh, let me just, See, isn't this great, Oppo? Just 2 singles enjoying life without a care in the world. No. He downs his drink and pours another, urging Oppo to do the same. Mr. Bash makes a good point. Oppo has a good life. They don't need a wife at all. No. Hey, what was Oppo thinking? That's the spirit. Let's have some fun tonight and forget about weddings and proposals. And beautiful Tillari women with golden eyes and soft blue skin and hair like moonlight. Oh, so I know Bash had a crush on her. I just knew it. Oppo says, just like the moon. Oppo should have said this. Oh, why didn't Oppo said this? No, don't. He's starting to second guess himself, dude. Or themselves, I'm sorry. So Bash says, snap out of it. Tonight is about us. Let's make the most of it. Sometime later. Oh, down at the strip club. Isn't this great? How about another drink? Oppo, no, you can't fit in that bubble. He's kicking. Oh my god, look at Oppo! Look at his face, that's so cute. Oh yes, Oppo can, they have done it before. Bash takes the wrench from his back pocket, waving it in the air as he pushes himself up onto the stage. Hold up, we're coming too! Oh my god. Bet it all on the goblet and crossed swords. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. If Mr. Bash is sure. Positive. Besides, how can we possibly lose? You own the place. Yeah, that's a very good argument, but I think that's kind of illegal. And she doesn't know. That's like later on in the evening, I'm assuming. So she doesn't know what she's missing out on. Who wouldn't wanna marry an Archnos like you? You're the whole package, Oppo. No, no, not Oppo. Mr. Bash is the catch. Anyone would be lucky to marry him. Yeah, you should just marry each other. You know what, Oppo? I would totally marry you. Why would we need anyone else when we have each other? Oppo knows a place. They hear people say you should marry your best friend. Mr. Bash is Oppo's best friend. And Oppo is Mr. Bash's, I mean, my best friend. But what is a wedding without friends? Let me just send a quick video. Oh, this is one of the videos. And on the next day, what happened last night? Bash stumbles from his room holding his pounding head in his hands while Riona attempts to purse her lips in disappointment. It doesn't take long for her amusement to break through. Well, first you and Oppo almost drank the entire bar dry. Let's see what else. She makes a face in mock thought, crossing her arms over her chest. Oh yes, you made fools of yourselves in the bubbles above the strip club and lost a good deal of money at the casino. And then, and this is the really good part, you sent us a hollow vid inviting us to your wedding. Bash's eyes widen on her, his expressions pleading. Did I? Please tell me I did not marry Oppo. Riona stays quiet for a good few moments, letting him suffer. Lucky for you, June tracked you down and hauled you out of there in time. The others were content with watching you go through with it, of course. And I almost let them. Always, June is always the one who is the savior. You're welcome, by the way, June says. I'm never drinking again. Yeah, don't drink. That's why I don't drink. So, what is this? What are you doing? I'm gonna say I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry into your personal things, I was just curious. It is very embarrassing for Oppo, but they should not have left them lying around. It is not your fault. Oppo made some ruby? What am I talking about? Ruby cacti tea. There you go, drink up. I love tea, man. That's so cool. And look at that. This gotta be my favorite drawing out of this entire game, honestly. It's just so cute. His expression is like a mixture between a cat and a snake or like a dragon. Just like feline and also like a reptile. It's so cool. His character design is, I'm impressed by it. So Oppo pours the sparkling ruby tea into 2 teacups and I gratefully take one of them. The porcelain warms my hands as I sip the sweet drink, watching them with curiosity. Were those your friends or was that a memory I saw? I'm gonna ask if that was a memory. Because we know they're friends, obviously from that memory. So Oppo says, yes, those were Oppo's fondest memories. Oppo has many friends, but the Anteater crew are special. I love how he never says the word Andromeda correctly. They have helped Oppo many times and Oppo is grateful. Can I see another one? Oppo thinks for a moment. Their cup of tea held between their long fingers as they debate the idea. Alright, Ziki may watch another, but Oppo chooses this time. I nod with a smile, thinking that was fair enough. I'm curious to learn more about these people that Oppo is so fond of. Picking out one of the chips, they hand it over, and when I take it, another projection begins to play. Okay, let's see which one this is. This one is with Damon and Vex, so this one's gonna be spicy. So a small ball whizzes through the air, past between the 2 men who sit nonchalantly on the opposite ends of the stage. So join the mercenary crew, have you? What can I say? Easy money for an easy job, plus I get my own room. Vex snorts and shakes his head, sending the ball flying back towards Damon with increasing speed. You too easy, man. I go where the money is, simple as that. Damon shrugs and catches the ball with ease, tossing it up in the air a few times. His sharp blue eyes fix on the man across the room, his friend you might say, whose own emerald eyes follow the ball lazily. Maybe we shouldn't be throwing that thing around in here. I wouldn't want to see that Archnos on edge. His gaze cuts through the large crystal balls spreading around the room at varying heights. The balls. At varying heights. Usually, they're strong enough to hold one of the club's many dancers, but now that they're empty, they seem a lot more fragile. Are you trying to tell me that you can't catch a ball in a brightly lit room while sober? Damn, some sniper you must be. That's not what I'm saying. Sure, you can't catch it, I get it. Of course I can freaking catch it, I can take anything you throw at me. Then quit whining, dummy. Without warning, Damon hurls the ball at Vex, who catches it with a grunt and a glare. You're a bad person. I know, it's one of my many lovable qualities. You sure Oppo doesn't mind us being here? Probably, but they're busy in the city, so what are they gonna do about it? Alright, but this is getting boring. Damon nods slowly, the ghost of a smirk pulling at his lips. He catches the ball again in one swift motion and slides off the stage, heading for the far wall. Let's up the challenge, shall we, before I fall asleep completely? Then go take a nap. I don't have time to test our luck around here, and you always get carried away. Sleep on my own? Hard pass. I would rather wait till tonight so I can find a nice body to warm my bed. Oh my god, that's so slimy and disgusting. Wow, you haven't changed a bit. So don't worry, Carrot Cat, I'll help you find someone to warm your bed too if you stick around. As if I would need your help with that, Vex says. I don't think Vex is gonna need any help, Damon. I don't think so. So, throwing the ball with renewed force, Vex's face tightens at the sneaker that escapes Damon. Oh, look at little Vexy, all grown up. I'm older than you, idiot. Damon holds the ball against his chest, sucking in a breath as his face twists into an expression of false shock. Oh my, you don't say! And here I thought your skin was getting all dry and wrinkly because you had been out of the water for too long, merman. Yeah, he is Kitalfan, isn't he? Oh, now you're just asking for it. Heads up, Ariel. Vex's eyes widen at the sudden interruption caught between launching himself at the man across the room and awkwardly shooting his hands out for the ball Damon had just thrown at him. Damn guys, my teeth hurt so much. I'm gonna be going to the dentist again in like a week or so. But they hurt so much when I read. That doesn't matter though. Within the span of a few seconds, the ball ricochets off of Vex's fingertips and hurtles towards the nearest glass bubble, shattering it into a million pieces. The image turns bright as a waterfall of glass cascades from the ceiling, spilling shards over both of the stage and the floor. The two men watch, horrified, until the last shard falls with a clink on top of all the others. Oh, that's bad. The word falls from Vex's lips in a whisper, his gaze still firmly fixed on the mess they had made of Oppo's strip club. When the sound of laughter echoes through the space towards him, his eyes snap to Damon, completely beside himself with laughter. Dude, you suck at playing catch. Look at the mess you've made. Me? This isn't my fault. You're the one who hurdled the thing with me with no warning. No warning? You're the moron who said you could catch any ball I threw at you. This one's on you. Are you freaking kidding? Don't pin this on me. The music is so fun. Damon's laughter eases up a little as he fixes the other man with a provoking stare. I told you it was alright if you couldn't catch it. It's a shame you were too arrogant to admit it. Vex throws his arms up in exasperation, his mouth pulling into a tight line. I was on my way to kick your A, by the way, not like I can do that from a distance. See, now that's called karma. Karma's gonna be my fist in your face if you don't help me fix this. I say we just ditched through the back door. Oppo will never know it was... Oh, great. Oh my god, is it Oppo? Vex follows Damon's eye line to the red curtain that separates the club from the bar, apprehension clear in his eyes. It is Oppo. Wait, what is happening in... What have you done? Oppo gulps at the mess all over the floor, eyes wide and tongue hissing between their teeth. Damon and Vex exchange a panicked look before one of them finally speaks up. A bunch of brats threw a ball through the window and we couldn't catch it in time. Damon gives him a pointed look, his fist clenched at his disappointment clear. Oh? Well, Oppo did see some children outside earlier. It may have been... Wait, there are no windows in this room. Out of all the lies you could have come up with, I swear. Well, if you weren't in a rush to say anything, I had to do something. See, this is why Zovak always had me doing the talking jobs. Just shut up and sit down, will you? My bad, Oppo. Our friend here is not particularly athletically inclined, as it seems. Vic sighs and mutters under his breath, glaring at the back of Damon's head darkly. We'll pay for the damage, just let us know how much. Oh, Oppo is gonna ask for quite a bit of cash, I believe. So Oppo smiles, turns devious, their fingers interlocking as their eyes flicker between the two men. Oppo knows just how you can pay for it. Oh yes. How can they pay? Probably with a lot of money. Later that day, let's see what happened. The mid-afternoon sun beats down on the sandy streets of Nos Vega, sending its inhabitants fleeing indoors, seeking the cool respite offered by the shade. Well, all of them but two. What is that shirt, Vex? What is that shirt? You need a new shirt too. So Damon kneels near the shady outside walls of the Ark, tending to Oppo's garden. Oh, Oppo has like a little garden. I wonder if he grows his own tea there. That would be interesting. While Vex takes the full brunt of the sun as he hammers a few nails into a plank covering a small window. Sweat beads on his forehead as he sets the final nail in place before rolling up his sleeves with a frown. Finally done with this crap. How is it fair that you get the easy job and I'm stuck over here in the sun? Easy? This garden is a goddamn mess. I don't think Oppo tended to it even once, though I can't blame them. The soil is nothing but sand. Vex tosses the hammer aside and leans against the wall, taking a brief solstice in the shade. F this, I'm taking a break. Took the words right out of my mouth. Demon leans back against the wall, his legs spread in front of him and bathed in sunlight. His eyes flutter shut for a moment as he stretches out like a lazy cat, readying itself for a nap. At least the sun is nice now. It amazes me how much of a person like you enjoys the sun. That's exactly why I like it, I suppose. We hardly had a sunny day on Cursa, and when we did, it was barely warm. Maybe I'm just making up for it. Can't wait to retire and move my A to a nice place by the beach. Aren't you a bit young to be thinking about retirement? You're never too young to think of that, and I'll never expected to make it off Cursa in the first place, so why not make my dreams come true? All my dreams come true. Vex snorts and the silence between them stretches until he decides to put his thoughts into words. You been in touch with her lately? Alyssa? Yeah, sure, we met a couple of months back before I took on this new gig. Vex clears his throat loudly and snickers, earning a dark glare from Damon in response. What? I didn't say anything. You didn't have to. Yeah, whatever you say, lover boy. Damon glowers and glowers. What is that? I don't know what that word means. Glowers and stays quiet for a while, twisting the dog tags around his neck between his fingers. His dark hair seems to absorb the sunlight that hits as it sways in the gentle breeze, so stark against the brightness of his surroundings. You really taking that job for Zovac? Oh, so this is before Vex takes the job for Zovac, before he even becomes a royal guard, before he even meets us. So this is way before. And I'm actually glad that I chose this like DLC to play first, because the other I think was between episode 2 and 3. So yeah, I'm glad that I chose this one for now. And then I'm gonna play the other one as well. So after I finish this one, I'm gonna see if you guys obviously I'm only gonna play it if you guys wanna see it. So yeah, then let's continue. Vex pulls his bottom lip between his teeth, squinting against the sun. Someone has to, you know as well as I do that the Pegasi need to fall. Yeah, but even I can see the flaws in that plan. Why not just kill that old bastard Fenris? It's not like the queens will be able to do anything about it. Hell, they will probably thank him. And do it with the Crown Council, all the heirs. You can't just run in there guns blazing, or knives in your case. These things take time. Probably why he gave the job to me in the first place. Demon snickers, giving Vex a sidelong glance. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. If he asked me to assassinate the king, I would have gladly taken the job. What a waste of time mapping out the palace. Well, lucky you're not the one doing it then, isn't it? Lucky's right, let's face it, Zovak's thirst for power is turning him mad. I don't know why you'll bother doing anything for him. Some of us don't have the luxury of doing things simply because we want to. Yeah, I get what you're saying, just don't go having too much fun with the royal brats. Or do. I would love to swing by and join in on the fun if you get my meaning. Oh no! No! A bark of laughter escapes Vex, who shakes his head in disbelief. As if any royal would slum it with the likes of you. At least I know how to charm people, unlike you. Don't tell me I forgot about that time when you... Will you let that go already? Vex hurls a small rock at Damon, who... Oh my god. Oh, that hurt me so much. I'm sorry guys, my teeth are killing me, absolutely killing me, and they hurt so much. So like reading sometimes very difficult, but that's why I'm probably gonna cut this video short in a little bit. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't just finish my sentence. So Vex hurls a small rock at Damon, who dodges it and falls to the side, holding his stomach as he laughs at the scowl on his friend's face. I'm never gonna let you live that down, Carrot Head. Oh. Vex's eyes the hammer, determined to shut him up one way or another before the back door of the bar creaks open and Oppo appears, grinning at the pair of them. And yeah, I'm gonna have to end it here. We're gonna continue this playthrough. I'm gonna film it tomorrow probably, so it's gonna be up on the next day. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And again, I'm sorry that I have to cut these short. My teeth are absolutely killing me, but I'm gonna get them fixed. Don't worry about it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that you do. Andromeda 6 is such an amazing game, and I just have to play the DLCs, you know what I mean? It's just so good, and I'm glad that you guys also enjoy it. That really means a lot to me, that we can share this experience, you know? So yeah, subscribe if you want to see more Andromeda 6. I would really, really appreciate that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!